This is one of Tanner Tate's Twitter accounts. This is not his first Twitter account, but for this Twitter account, he wants to brand himself as a supporter of Black Lives Matter. As you see here, he has the banner Black Lives Matter at the top of his Twitter page and a picture of him. But this Twitter account was created January 2020, sometime in January of 2020. In this Twitter account, he started activity with a retweet on May 29, 2020. So he waited several months before he started retweeting other people or companies. This one's from Nike. And then he has another retweet here, retweet here, retweet here, and then another retweet. This one's from former President Barack Obama. And he has other retweets as well from J.K. Rowling, from Nielsen. And then here he has one of his only Twitter things that he actually wrote. He wrote a few. I think he wrote 3, but this is one of them. Change starts with educating ourselves. It's not enough not to be a racist. Not to be racist, we need to be anti-racist. I recommend this book I bought. It's a resource for anyone who wants to become an active ally in the fight against racism. Black Lives Matter. And it's up to us to be the change. So this is one of his actual tweets, because the rest, a lot of the other tweets, as you see, are retweets. But the problem here is this is not his first Twitter account. He had another Twitter account. This one's under Tanner W. Tate. One of his previous Twitter accounts, I'm not sure if he had more than one previous Twitter account, but I know that he had at least one other Twitter account. So his other Twitter account was TWT approved. That one he deleted. And what do you think he deleted it? Well, here is a Twitter account, and it shows some of his tweets under TWT approved. For example, as you see here, TWT approved. Don't worry, Paula. I'm sure Obama has said the N-word too. Real talk, truth. Paula Dean today. So this is him under his TWT approved Twitter account, which he has deleted. But his Twitter posts had been saved, and they're here. You can check it out yourself under twitter.com/exposednielsen. So maybe this Twitter account is to do PR, public relations, damage control, to rebrand himself as an avid supporter against racism. As you see here, he hasn't made too many of his own tweets. He mostly retweeted other people, which is easy to retweet other people because you're not actually spending some time to write some things down, but you're just retweeting anything that you see that you think will make yourself look good from retweeting. So he's positioning himself as an avid supporter of Black Lives Matter. But how many tweets did he actually write himself? This one right here, he did write about a book. And then the next one, if we don't change, then nothing does. We stand together, Blackout Tuesday, in an Instagram page. But if you click that Instagram link, the account is private. So, unless you're on his Instagram, you can't see what exactly this is referenced to. Another retweet, more retweets, retweets, retweet, retweet. And then, as you see here, many retweets. And then his last one was October 15th, 2020. Curious on how the Nielsen ratings really work? To quote presidential candidate Joe Biden, here's the deal. And then he basically retweeted Nielsen. So this is him tying himself together with Nielsen. Before he did retweet Nielsen, but this is him actually tweeting something and then tying it to the Nielsen ratings. So he's positioning himself, one, he is a supporter of Black Lives Matter. He is anti-racist, just like the book that he posted. It's not enough to not be racist. You have to be anti-racist or something like that he wrote in one of his tweets. So I count 3 of his actual tweets that he actually wrote, but the rest are just retweets to fill the page. But the thing is, you take a look at his other. Oh, you can't take a look because he deleted it. But fortunately, his tweet activity was saved. His racist tweet activity was saved. So let's take a look at some of his tweets before he deleted his other Twitter account, which was TWT approved. We looked at this one, but let's look at this next one. Land of Enchantment, New Mexico says, more like the land of what can go wrong will go wrong. Thanks, Obama. New Mexico sucks. Great view, though. So, you remember, he retweeted Barack Obama, President Barack Obama. And now, and then before that, before his other Twitter account where he retweeted former President Barack Obama, he was against Obama, it feels like. Thanks, Obama. I'm pretty sure that was sarcastic, the way he wrote that. So he's positioning himself as sort of a supporter of former President Barack Obama by retweeting Obama. But before then, Obama here, I'm sure Obama has said the N-word too, so that's not in any way respectful or any way supporting Barack Obama. She wrote, "Don't worry, Paula, I'm sure Obama has said the N-word too." And then thanks, Obama, here in this next Twitter tweet that he did. And then look at this one that he wrote. "I like slaves like I like my Penn State report. Free. Real talk." And then who is he? Well, Tanner Tate is a SWAT market manager at Nielsen. Maybe his job title has changed because on his LinkedIn, it's something else that he has. But I'm pretty sure it's basically the same as the SWAT market manager of Nielsen. But maybe his job title, he changed it a little bit. And next, here's another tweet from him before he deleted his other Twitter account, TWT approved. I don't see this many people protesting Ray Lewis's not guilty verdict, Zimmerman trial, real talk. Then he has, I like my coffee like I like my woman black, word to your mother, which was a hashtag that he put, and then coffee makes me poop. And then he has this one right here where before he deleted his other Twitter account, TWT approved, he did first day back at tech and already making waves. Hashtag Texas Tech, hashtag free speech, hashtag Paula Deen. And look at what he tweeted the picture of. You can read it here. He also retweeted, I'm guessing this was or was one of his friends or colleagues or someone that he knew. He retweeted Eric Willis. And look at what Eric Willis wrote. So he retweeted someone else tweeting something racist. Look at this one right here. Saw a Jew, assumption due to his Yakima shopping at Walmart, and thought, well, that's fitting. Hashtag Jew sighting, hashtag Yakimas are cool. Just look at this tweet. Look at some of his other tweets. So this is Tanner Tate right here. Or look at this one. Got the Indian lady at the gas station to say go big or go home. Hashtag hilarious. Hashtag Indians. Hashtag dot not feather. That is racist. So, what do you think? This one was created January of 2020. But this one, to show the world that Tanner Tate is a racist, was created October 2019. So why is he branding himself as Black Lives Matter or an anti-racist? But he's only done 3 real tweets of his own. The rest are just random, various retweets of basically various people. So anything that has anything to do with Black Lives Matter or something against racism or about racism, he tweets or he retweets. But he's actually appears to only have made 3 actual tweets of his own. The rest are retweets. So January 2020, he created the account. May 29, 2020, he did his first retweet, and he stopped all activity on this account October 15th, 2020. And magically, the last tweet ties him with Nielsen. In October 15th, 2020 and on, there appears to be no activity on this account. And if he is such a supporter of Black Lives Matter, how come there are no photos of him at any of the rallies for Black Lives Matter? He posts, retweets other people about rallies, but where are any photos of himself if he is such a supporter of Black Lives Matter? I don't think he is a supporter of Black Lives Matter. I may be wrong, but I don't think so. You can look at his other tweets from before. He's against Obama. He's posting lots of racist things. But since this one is, this one to show the world about racist Tate was started October 2019. Maybe he started his January 2020 to counteract this, because if you go on Google and you search for Tanner Tate Nielsen, this one that exposes Tanner Tate shows up on one of the first couple links, but not his. So I believe this is a person who wants to make himself look better. Maybe look better in front of Nielsen because he probably wants a promotion. But I emailed Nielsen a long time ago, back in 2019, about his racist tweets. Nielsen hasn't fired him. I guess they don't care about these racist tweets that he has posted in the past. In fact, Tanner Tate is a person who called me a chink. He told me, don't be a chink. And that's the same thing as calling me a chink. And Nielsen has not fired him. Nielsen doesn't care. And this one is Tanner Tate positioning himself as a Black Lives Matter person, as an anti-racist. But if you see here, if he's so anti-racist and pro-Black Lives Matter, how come it appears his activity was only May 29, 2020 to October 15, 2020?